And finally, there apparently is a brain drain or talent drain going on right now. It's going in the direction of Hollywood, north towards Silicon Valley. Looking to improve their AR and VR offerings, as all of the major platforms remain convinced that's the next big thing, tech companies have been hiring Hollywood's visual artists en masse. And the visual effects gurus are largely jumping at the chance, apparently, for a reason that I found interesting. As opposed to Hollywood, Silicon Valley treats these artists like kings, quoting the Wall Street Journal. In recent years, former visual effects professionals have traded careers working for top Hollywood firms like Industrial Light and Magic, whose credits include the Star Wars films, Digital Domain, Marvel, and Weta Digital, Lord of the Rings, Jumanji: The Next Level, in favor of often higher-paying gigs at tech companies developing AR and VR applications and hardware. Quote, "It's harder to make as much money working in visual effects," said Paul Debevic, a veteran of the visual effects industry, who is now a professor at the University of Southern California. About 4.5 years ago, Google hired Mr. Debevic, an award-winning pioneer in the creation of convincing digital humans, to help the company advance extended reality. "A lot of the most talented individuals that I've met through the visual effects industry find their way into the tech industry," he said. 3 of Mr. Debevic's team joined him at Google. Working in visual effects in film and TV can mean long, unpredictable hours, limited compensation, poor job security, and paltry benefits. Many call that the cool tax that one pays for the pleasure of working in Hollywood. Meanwhile, Silicon Valley has been pouring billions of dollars into extended reality technology. The disparity between the two industries has created an abundance of attractive jobs that some fed-up visual effects professionals find hard to turn down. The difference is, in tech, you are broadly treated more like a human being, said one veteran visual effects artist who, like many of his peers, recently left Hollywood for a job in technology. He now works developing AR platforms for one of the world's largest tech companies. Harvard Business School professor emeritus Shoshana Zuboff calls the Hollywood to Silicon Valley migration, quote, "the latest illustration of how tech empires are able to corner critical intellectual labor," end quote. She likens the shift to what has happened in the field of artificial intelligence as major technology companies persuade scientists to leave government or university jobs, end quote. Yeah, when you have, all of the money, you can elbow your way into a ton of markets. What you want to do, if you want to have really good job security, is be a craftsperson in a trade or market that tech covets. It's the quickest way to a quick buck and a decent job.